six-man tag, and I'm looking forward to this. And Biggie Smooth, Chris Lee specifically going after Richards.
There's the bell, finally.
And Chris Lee, as you know, Jesus, has wanted to just beat the brakes off of Nick Richards.
Well, he's getting his chance here.
Yeah, he's getting his chance, and man, just lighten him up. We'll kind of run it down here. Richards, of course, got a little too close to the wife of Chris Lee several weeks back.
Yes, he did. Chris Lee does not like that.
No, Chris Lee very protective of his wife, as anybody would be.
But I mean, even before that, these guys have a long history here.
Yes, they do. And Donnie Dollars tagged himself in, and we know how he feels about Nick Richards.
I'm gonna say an even longer history between these two.
That's right. Nick Richards, of course. Nick Richards, of course, as you know, was responsible.
Oh! That hurt me a little bit.
Oh my God, he's bleeding inside of his chest. Nick Richards destroyed Fat Back last year, and Donnie Dollars finally got his revenge, but he will never ever forget.
Ooh, Marcellus taking advantage.
Yes, he did. Needed the back, and kind of an odd pairing here, Marcellus with Richards and Miller. Nice neck breaker.
Look, none of these guys like each other too much, but I feel like Nick Richards here is the one everyone wants to get their hands on.
Oh yeah, well, many people have gotten their hands on Nick Richards, if you know what I mean, but...
He said not you, but Marcellus came in anyway.
Yes, he did, and Marcellus wants a piece of Donnie Dollars. Marcellus, of course, one of the semifinalists, and I'm putting you on the spot. You've had a chance to think about it.
Yes, and I'm very embarrassed because I just interviewed him about this last week. Arik Royal, our other semifinalist, who we saw in action earlier.
That's right, and we're going to determine the last semifinalist in the main event tonight. Nice slam. And there comes that big leg. Donnie Dollars cleaning house on Marcellus King right now.
Yes, he is. Oh, but he kicks out.
Marcellus, of course, guaranteed that he was going to win the Weaver Cup. Of course, you know, a couple of other guys guaranteed they were going to win the Weaver Cup.
That's true, and it's going to be tough because they're all going to have to wrestle, you know, 2 matches.
Yes, they are. And we got the potential for a very star-studded Weaver Cup semifinal night.
Those semifinal matches, they are going to take a lot out of these guys, so I wonder, you know, how those finals are going to be.
Right, and most nights, you know, tonight's an uncharacteristically cool summer night here in the Sportatorium, but typically, as you know, it gets upwards of 100 degrees in this building, and you just can imagine wrestling twice in one night in that kind of heat.
I can't, and I'm glad I don't have to.
I'm glad I don't have to anymore.
Now, Cecil, have you ever teamed with any of the men in the ring right now?
Right now, no. I've never been a regular partner with these guys. I've fought just about all of them. As a matter of fact, all of them have, you know, kind of kicked my ass in the past, but...
That's okay. The past is the past.
That's right.
Right now, we got Jason Miller and Aaron Biggs going at it.
Another rivalry that's been going strong, and since you're trying to get me to put myself over here, my last match was the first match for Biggie Smooth last year in July.
Oh, well, they've come a long way since then, haven't they?
Yes, they have. Aaron Biggs especially, I've been very impressed with. You know, his first set of matches were with me and Mecha Mercenary, and he's come so far. Oh! And he was so far from that splash.
Yeah, he's a powerhouse, but all it takes is, you know, the opponent just being quicker and take a lot out of him just like that.
Yeah, Miller, he's a big, powerful guy, but he does have the speed advantage.
Yes.
Oh! Man, did you see the stank on that?
But he kicked out.
Yeah, he's a big, powerful guy, but man, Miller just rocked him.
Mm-hmm. Jason Miller trying to take advantage of the big man being down right now. Looks like he's gonna get up though. Oh, knocking Chris Lee down.
Yeah, and man, Donnie's such a hothead.
That's gonna get him in trouble because now you see he's got the ref distracted.
Man, nice boot to the face, and Aaron Biggs having a little trouble getting off track here.
Red Jones, there's a lot going on in this match. He's got to keep a lot of people in check here.
Yeah, the 6-man tags are hard to keep in check.
Especially when you've got as much hatred as these men have for each other.
Man, look at the strength. Man alive, look at that power.
Miller fighting out of it though.
Man, Miller's very aggressive tonight.
He definitely is showing a lot more just toughness.
Man, nice splash in the corner.
Chris Lee tagging himself in. Going right for Nick Richards.
Man, I think he's more focused on Richards than anybody else.
He's got to be careful. You know, he's got a lot of emotions going into this match, like you said, with his wife, with their history. Hopefully he doesn't let him get the better of him.
Right, and on top of that, I mean, it's healed now, but Richards and Miller injured the shoulder of Chris Lee sometime back.
Right. And they know that, and they're going to take advantage of that.
Right, and I think it's close to 100%, but all it takes is one shot. But we've got a scrum in the ring right now.
Chaos going on. I don't even know who the legal men are.
And we knew it would break down eventually.
Red Jones trying to get things back together. I don't know if he's going to be able to.
Right, and Grant, our cameraman, trying to get everything in frame here. There's just so much going on.
It really is. It's interesting to see when things break down like this, who goes after, you know, each other.
That's right, and Marcellus, of course, just got canned outside the ring. And we're down to 4.
Richards not looking good for him. He's the only one on his team in the ring right now.
Man, over the top. Donnie
He's
caught
not
him.
in the ring anymore.
Chris Lee getting ahead of steam, gonna go for the dive!
Oh, took them all down.
Man, great tope con hilo over the top by Chris Lee.
Chris Lee getting in the crowd, getting everyone hyped up. They like what they see.
Now it's time for Aaron Biggs to do a dive. Or not. And the team of Biggie Smooth and Donnie Dollars has got the Sportatorium rocking right now.
They've gotten a lot of time to rest right now. This is very good for them. Not so much the other team.
Marcellus, he's staggering all over the place there. They're having a hard
knows
time.
where the ring is right now.
And we have some dissension out there.
This is the problem with these 6-man tags.
That's right, and especially when you got 2 guys like Richards and Miller who don't get along with anybody. And of course, as you know, Marcellus calls himself the Army of One, so that should tell you his mindset.
But you know what else they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So they got to try and get along tonight to take down the people they hate more.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We finally got some order back in the ring here.
I don't know. All these emotions running high could break down again at any moment. Calling for Miller.
Went high and low. Nice high-low there by Richards and Miller.
Going for the pin.
Should have shot the half there. Donnie in there to break it up.
And he makes the tag.
Yeah, now we're starting to settle into a little bit of a tag team formula here by the team of Richards, Miller, and King.
Definitely, but they're still going to try and do whatever they can to get that win.
Yeah, Chris Lee's going to keep fighting, but I think they picked the right guy to isolate here.
Definitely.
He's the smallest guy on the team.
He does have a lot of fight in him, but, I mean, against 3 people, I just don't know how it is. But he kicked out.
Yeah, Chris Lee's a fighter. He's a kind of an inspirational young man, honestly.
He really is. He does a lot outside of the ring as well.
Yes, he does. He's a man about the community. Man, a variation on the lightning spiral into a bridge, but nice break up there.
Miller taking out Aaron Biggs. Ooh, and Chris Lee.
And Miller is just kind of, holy crap.
He's all over the place tonight.
Jason Miller.
Oh, good defense from Nick Richards.
Yeah, very good. Going for the cutter.
It's anyone's game right now.
Oh, a little too high on the crossbody.
And it's just one mistake like that that could probably cost him here.
I think he's going for that butterfly suplex, but he fought out of it. Eat the beef, soul food.
Richards, is he down and out?
He's going up for that airwave splash.
Marcellus King says he's not losing because of Nick Richards. Pulling him out of the way.
And Marcellus is taking this a lot more seriously than I expected. Oh, he got Miller on the outside.
Well, Marcellus King, like you said, he calls himself the Army of One. He does not want to lose because of anyone else.
Now Donnie's in the ring. I guess we're going to let this go.
These two, I mean, they've been through so much.
I think I just saw a tag. Oh, the boot.
Donnie Dollars did not see the tag, though, and he's rolled up.
Schoolboy into the roll-up, and Marcellus with the tights. Gets the 3. Marcellus stuck in the back door.
Donnie Dollars can't believe it. He thought he had Nick Richards.
Yeah, he didn't see Marcellus make that tag, but Marcellus.